I'm solid.
Oh, say does.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. This is Brian Anderson with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. Grant, when you talk about these two teams tonight, I think it's fair to expect a barrage of three-point shooting.
Oh, for sure, B.A. That's the usual game plan from both sides. It's going to be raining threes here tonight, and if they're falling, it's going to be a high-scoring affair.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves, Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. McDaniels out there with Julius Randle, and it's Gobert in at the 5. Williams passes to Dort. Back to Williams. Shot clock at 5. Here's Hartenstein. Buries it down low. And so Conley will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Randle, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Randle with the jam.
That's how you know Conley is right out there.
And it's Oklahoma City's ball. It's a three-point game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That shot missing. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He knows it'll be tough to score in the paint tonight. Gobert locks down the lane as well as anyone. He blocks shots, and then when you count up the numbers of shots he alters, you get a full picture of his dominance at the defensive end. Guys?
Allie, thank you.
Running the show, Gilgeous-Alexander is talented as a passer.
McDaniels passes to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Back to Gobert. Shoots over Hartenstein. Gobert, no good. The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Here's Edwards, driving to the basket, and he hammers it down right in the face of Jalen Williams.
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren, fires for 3. Anthony Edwards with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's Randle, and it's Randle with the jam.
Wow, Julius Randle. We could feel the floor shaking on that one.
And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Knocked loose. McDaniels passes to Randle. Outside Conley. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Conley up top. Dort against Edwards. Back to Conley. And there's the lob. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
I mean, how do you stop Gobert on a slam? He's too big, rising up too fast. There's really nothing you can do.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Buries it from 3. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Gobert with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Conley passes to Gobert. Edwards with it, and it's Dort picking him up from deep. Conley, and it's Holmgren with a rebound. Back to Edwards. Pass to Randle. Edwards against Dort. Back to Randle. The 3. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Randle.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Woo, I love it.
McDaniels against Williams. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
Conley with the ball. Hartenstein covering. Stan, just how much of a catalyst has Mike Conley been since the Timberwolves got him?
Well, just listen to his teammates, Brian. They talk about leadership, the adult in the room, and he remains a very capable two-way player.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning. When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Conley passes to Gobert. Defensive Player of the Year 4 times over, Stan. Rudy Gobert tied for the record.
Yeah, Brian, alongside Dikembe Mutombo and Ben Wallace, and Gobert's capable of getting another one, too, assuming his countryman, Victor Wembanyama, doesn't start taking the reins.
Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Pass to Holmgren. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Kept alive. And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. 3-point lead. To the inside. Gobert. The kick out to Conley. Three-pointer. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren. And the Thunder making a change here. Wallace is checked in. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Alexander Walker's checked in. Randall outside. Just 5 on the clock. Williams grabs the board. Thunder trail by 3. Outside for Dort. Back to Williams. Pass to Wallace. Screen by Holmgren. Jacks up a 3. Wallace's shot is good. It's a tie ball game.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
And they get it back. Oh, and Gobert powers it home. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Holmgren goes in, and the big finish by Holmgren.
And putting some power behind his drive. Holmgren managing to get there for an easy slam.
Randall, the pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. Back to Randall. The kick out to Conley. Picked by Gobert. Conley with the ball. Now guarded by Holmgren. And stolen by Caruso. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Williams has got 6.
And I like when Williams works in these mid-range areas. I mean, such an impressive score.
To the middle. And stolen by Holmgren. On the wing, Caruso. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Minnesota has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. They double Randall. McDaniels from long range. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. 35 seconds left in the first quarter. Williams from long range. And Conley grabs the miss.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
McDaniels from long range. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got 3 assists now in this one. Oklahoma City trailing. Pass to Caruso. Dort for 3. Sinks it from distance.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. Thunder out in front. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
They've got Williams. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Cason Wallace. Then it's Alex Caruso, and it's Wiggins in at the four-man position. That's the group for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense is elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Lineouts checked in for Miller.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
Minnesota has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you.
Well, he knew he had the size advantage to dominate the defense there. Go right at him.
Minnesota is shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Now Alexander Walker defending. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wiggins. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. SGA using that size.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Reed a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. A slam dunk by Reed.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. And here's Caruso outside. On target from range. Caruso's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Now here's Edwards. Watched by Wallace. Edwards, that's good.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player. Skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
To the paint. Here's Caruso. Shots blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. So for Oklahoma City, Hartenstein comes in for Williams, and it's Dort in for Wallace. Rudy Gobert is checked in for Minnesota. Mike Conley comes in for DiVincenzo. And the Timberwolves making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
Second team foul.
Reed brings the double. Inside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one's in. Nice feed on the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points in the game. Reed against Wiggins. Doubled by Caruso. Reed in the post. Outside. DiVincenzo. Gobert passes to DiVincenzo. 5 on the clock. Here's Edwards. Hartenstein pulls it in.
those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Strong finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter, someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Doubled by Caruso. Conley passes to Edwards. Reed a screen on Caruso. Edwards with it. Now Wiggins defending. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Aaron Wiggins.
And the athleticism Edwards possesses is incredible. So good at drawing contact on the drive.
So for Oklahoma City, Holmgren, he's checked in for Wiggins, and it's Jalen Williams in for Caruso.
Well, they had a chance for the lead right there, but we're all evened up.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
Reed a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Conley passes to Reed. Outside Edwards. Reed a screen on Williams. Here's Edwards. Ooh, once again off the mark by Minnesota. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Dort outside. Holmgren, the pass to Dort. Outside, Williams. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
Wallace, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Julius Randle's checked in for the Timberwolves. McDaniels comes in for Anthony Edwards. Down low. Here's Randle. They swipe it. Williams with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Holmgren against Conley. To the middle. Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
Thunder with a lead. Oh, they get a hand on it. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Pass to Randle. Deflects the pass. Dort against DiVincenzo. Lets it go. That one doesn't drop.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Yeah, nice dish by Gobert. With his height, he can see over the whole defense.
And they're on the run. Here's McDaniels, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Good, fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back. You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
Conley with the ball, now guarded by Holmgren. And it's Randle with the jam.
Yeah, great teamwork. Randle has a terrific connection with his teammates. Love when he goes after those alley-oops.
Wallace outside. Here's Williams. Good D by Gobert.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Conley passes to Randle. 54 seconds left in the first half. 6 on the shot clock. Randle draws the double. For 3, Conley. The offensive rebound. Back to Randle. Conley passes to McDaniels. No good with the triple. Oklahoma City has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Williams has got 15.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Blocked! And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein. Joe's checked in for Wallace. Here's Randle. Give him 8 points now. Conley passes to Randle. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up. It's his first trip to the line. That's good from Dort.
At the line for your Oklahoma City.
And Dort hits them both. To the inside, and stolen by Williams. The shot that time not on target, and the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Thunder out in front, they lead by 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Jalen Williams really making a difference here.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at point guard. Tipped. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Oh, the breakaway! Edwards gets it done on the run.
Yeah, nice anticipation by Randle to get into the passing lane and creating a scoring chance for his guys.
Dort outside, takes the 3. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Dort's got 8 points. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Picked by Gobert. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. And the jam by Gobert.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. They trail by 1. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daigneault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Hartenstein. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. He has 6.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Oklahoma City's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Now Gilgeous-Alexander, 14 points for him. Dort against Edwards, pass to Williams. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander, down to 5 on the shot clock. SGA just powering through contact.
And such a clever player in pick and rolls. Gilgeous-Alexander is unpredictable and understands how to attack defenses.
Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Inside. And Gobert with a block.
Yeah, the long arms, it's difficult to protect your shot from Gobert's reach. Woohoo! Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Holmgren, the pass to Williams. 5 to shoot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Will stand in this league, the opportunity always exists to make a name for yourself.
It certainly does, Brian. And guys that maybe haven't gotten their opportunity, if they're ready when they get it, then they're going to burst onto the scene, and they'll no longer be under the radar guys. Look at a guy like Jalen Brunson, second-round pick, bench guy in Dallas for a long time, and then now an all-star.
Pass to Dort, puts up a 3, nails it from beyond the arc. Dort's got 6 points in the quarter.
He is such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. Edwards for 3. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Edwards has got 18.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Good on the bucket. He's got 13.
You know, Dort doesn't show a lot of love to the mid-range, but he's smart to not completely overlook it.
Gobert with a screen on Dort. Edwards with it. Hartenstein covering. And stand while Edwards has pushed back. It hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his airness, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started.
The Thunder making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. And the Timberwolves also making a change.
Timeout.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Timberwolves?
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor. They've kept the pace high and pulled away with their transition offense.
The fadeaway. And it falls all over the rim and in. Edwards has got 12 points now in the quarter.
And look, Edwards has a lethal pull-up game. It's one of the things that makes him so difficult to guard.
He's such a good free throw shooter. You don't want to foul him unless it's absolutely necessary.
And he can't hit the second. The Timberwolves lead by 3. Edwards with it. Caruso covers. That one goes in. Conley's got 7 points.
Yeah, not just a jump shooter. Conley is also adept at finding real estate close to the rim.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. From 9 feet out. And Gobert with a block. Back to Conley. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. To the paint. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And I think Lu Dort is a textbook example of a high-effort player. He is just relentless on both ends, constantly looking for ways to make a difference.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Edwards finds DiVincenzo. Edwards looking for an opening. Count it, and 1. He'll have a chance in the three-point play. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in this game. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Wallace comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Reed's checked in for Minnesota.
And looking at Edwards, the offensive skills he has are impressive. Now he must focus on improving his defense.
Caruso, right side. 6 to shoot. Williams a screen on Edwards. Here's Wallace. And the layup falls. He's got 5.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Randall against Williams. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Superior strength on display. Randall just refusing to let the defense slow him down there.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Clark's checked in. And we all know about Stan the analyst and Stan the coach. But when you played in college, what was your game like, Stan?
Hey, Brian, I had the game that would get you beat as a coach. I will say my greatest strength was this. I was never once accused of overpassing.
The black hole. That is Stan Van Gundy. The Timberwolves lead by 6. And it's Randall with the jam.
Oh, Randall put some extra on that slam, entertaining the fans and the broadcasters.
Timberwolves foul. First personal foul.
That free throw no good.
Williams taking 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. Minnesota has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. DiVincenzo, the pass to Randall. 1:02 left in the third quarter. And it's Randall with the jam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Wallace outside. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. Minnesota on D. The kick out to Williams. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter. Was right in his jersey.
Randall, a screen on Caruso. Here's DiVincenzo. Lays it up and banks it in. DiVincenzo's got his second basket of the game.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for 2. Joe's checked in for Oklahoma City. And Caruso drops them both. Minnesota leading by 8. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Reed. And here's Clark for 3. Knocks down the long J.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the strike. Here is DiVincenzo. Reed for 3. No good on the last second attempt there. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. 25 points and counting for him. They have relied heavily on his offense. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, he's a consummate floor general, surveying the defense and delivering the pass on time and on target.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. They've got Alex Caruso, Cason Wallace out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Williams, and it's Wiggins in at the 4. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. DiVincenzo with it. Guarded now by Williams. Reed can't hit. Thunder trail by 7. Wallace left side. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. DiVincenzo with it. Pass to Garza, and here's Reed. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Ingles, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. 3 on the clock. Here's Alexander Walker. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Really left him alone that time. Ingles has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Wallace, left side. Wiggins with a screen on Edwards. 11 feet out. Wallace's shot is good. Wallace has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
DiVincenzo against Williams. Lets it go from the wing. DiVincenzo can't hit. Thunder trail by 8. And here's Caruso outside. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Reed sets a screen. Right wing. Back to DiVincenzo. Here's Edwards. Driving inside. And Edwards slams it in.
What a ferocious drive by Edwards, fending off the defense with ease there.
And Wallace, here we go. Rebound Minnesota. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Edwards. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
DiVincenzo against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here he goes. Alexander Walker grabs the board. Minnesota leading by 7. And there's a pick. Edwards with it. Now Wiggins defending. Edwards, that's good.
Effective use of the mid-range there by Edwards. He's a true 3-level scorer.
It's good.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
Now here's Edwards. Watched by Wallace. Puts one up from 19. Edwards, no good.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Knocks it loose. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Yeah, trying to get separation from the defense right there. Just couldn't get it to go.
Yep, count it.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Ingles. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. Coach cautioned his team against feeling comfortable. He said the moment we take our foot off the gas, they're back in it. Let's push through the finish line. Brian?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. It's Williams, high post. Count it. Williams has got 10 points in just the second half.
Williams is like a vibe. I mean, this guy gets it. He knows they need points there, and he takes it upon himself to deliver.
Pass to Edwards. There's the 3. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got rebound number 7 tonight. Thunder trail by 3. 11 feet out. Dort for 3. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Conley looking for an opening. Now here's Edwards. Get up, Anthony Edwards!
bucket? Give it to Edwards. He's got that clutch gene.
So it's Oklahoma City now. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Hartenstein. It's blocked by Gobert. Outside Conley. Back to Edwards. The three. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. And now it's a 5-point Minnesota lead.
Well, you have to be careful with Edwards on the arc because he is completely fearless.
First team foul. 2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
There's a minute 59 left in the fourth quarter. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Hartenstein from the wing. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Edwards. It's a 5-point game. No good on the triple.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 21 points in the game.
Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
From deep, Conley. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul.
Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. Hartenstein with a screen on Conley. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Randall pulls down the board. And so Randall will bring it up for Minnesota. Gobert with a screen on Dort. Dort against Edwards. Oh, he nails it!
Wow, these are the moments that Edwards lives for. He is dynamite in the clutch.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. 44 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Williams finds Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he sinks it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
No fear in the eyes of Gilgeous-Alexander. His guys believe in his ability to come up big.
Outside Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick one.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
First free throw is good, and that'll put him up 2.
2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, talk about poise under pressure. Buries all of his free throws, and now up 3. They've got to play smart.
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up missing both free throws. So it's a narrow victory for the Timberwolves, pulling it out for the W. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Julius, it wasn't always smooth sailing tonight, but you guys got it done. How did you feel about the level of play coming down the stretch?
Absolutely amazing. You know, there's ups and downs of the season, but, you know, one thing is we're going to play hard every night and give ourselves a chance. So we did that for most of the night, but, you know, we did an amazing job staying together.
The effort certainly was not lacking tonight. Thanks, Julius.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And let's reveal our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.